No, we are on Grandview. This is a neighborhood right by Mount Eldon. In fact, I can see Mount Eldon where I am standing. This is between Linda Vista and Cedar Avenue. Let me show you all of the sandbags here. This neighborhood prepping for rain coming this week. I counted at least 7 layers of sandbags, and it again stretches all the way down. Now I want to show you a video from a neighborhood that is just about 12 blocks away from here. You may remember in mid-July this Prius just floating down the middle of the street. The homeowners here, they are worried about the next big flood event. And so we are talking to Tess McDaniels. She's a homeowner here who helped put all these sandbags out. You said it's been a nightmare just trying to park and get in and out of your house, right?
Yeah, we can't park on the street if there's a chance of floods or rain, and getting our trash cans in and out and our recycling bins in and out it takes a couple person effort. So we as this neighborhood just help each other out.
You put addresses on shovels. You tell me that you've been helping people out who've been out of town. What's the feeling going in knowing that we might have more rain this week?
I mean, at this point, we're hunkering down, and we're hoping that there's a long-term solution to this, because this is no way to live, But and the culvert up the street is the problem that really needs to be addressed.
So feeling a little anxious this week?
Yeah, well, I mean, we get the flood alerts, and we all come out of our houses, and people have been taking time off of work because when there is rain
in the forecast. I mean, you want to be home ready to move your car.
Yeah.
I know some of you guys have been parking your car at nearby businesses, and walking to your car. That because you can't even park. They can't even park in their driveway out here. Again, several layers of sandbags again lining this whole entire street. Coming up at 7 a.m., we're going to talk to Coconino County's officials. We're going to go to the Mount Eldon Estates neighborhood. We're going to see what kind of work they're doing there. But obviously, the neighbors here prepping and worried about the next flooding event happening in Flagstaff because of that museum fire burn scar. We are in Mount Eldon Estates. This is just west of Mount Eldon and about 2 miles upstream from that neighborhood about an hour ago. This is a flash flood warning area, and we want to show you the work that's been done with all of the emergency funds coming into the city and the county. This is Christopher Kessler. He is the engineer with the flood control district. I see some equipment out here. What exactly is being done to help with flooding in this neighborhood?
So we brought in these rocks, and this heavy equipment we're using these rocks to stabilize the channel, to decrease erosion, and increase the capacity of the channel to carry the water downstream, but leave the sediment up here.
So let's walk to the channel, because before you told me it was all a bunch of dirt. I still see some debris out here, but what can we specifically see here as crews get to work later this morning?
So they're placing these rocks in the channel, stabilizing it. It's decreasing the erosion. We've seen a lot of the sediment get mobilized downstream, and it overwhelms the infrastructure that we have down there. And so by keeping the sediment upstream in this area, it allows the water to pass and decrease flooding down there.
How deep was this before, and then when the flash flooding hit last month, I mean, how much deeper did it go?
Yeah, these channels were maybe 1 foot to 1.5 foot deep, but now you can see they're easily 3 to 4 feet deep.
What do you have to tell people who are wondering, hey, how do I get my hands on those emergency funds if I have damage to the front of my house?
Well, people can call the call center and request the city of Flagstaff or county staff come out, do assessments. We can deploy sandbags. We can look at flood mitigation strategies. And then city of Flagstaff can do internal damage assessments. But right now, the best thing for people to do is to have flood insurance.
Okay, so that money not specifically going into their hands. There's no application process, just call for more information.
That's correct.
Okay, and then United Way, we know United Way is trying to help out homeowners as well. So far, they've raised only about $1,500. They are asking for anyone to help to donate on their website. But you can see they've got a couple of construction crews getting ready and getting set, prepped. Real quick before we go, are you guys ready for this next round of rain? I mean, we have rain in the forecast.
Oh yes, it's expected that we're going to get rain maybe all the way through September, and so we're buttoning up these channels, and we've got the best case scenario for this break-in weather that we've had to try to get ahead of this a little bit, but we still expect to see some flooding.
All right, thank you so much, Chris Kessler. They're doing the best they can. Again, project not quite done yet. In Flagstaff, Maria Hechanova for Arizona's Family.